Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the #5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Indiana's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. He's got it in the open. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Becker.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He pulls it in. It's Stewart.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wants to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. Tremendous toughness here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Powering through. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Makes a quick grab.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
2nd down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Back to throw. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that receiver just plucked the ball out of the air with one hand. That's going to be on the highlights.
Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Here's the 2nd down play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to throw. It's Moore. It's a short completion to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Whittington. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And we're all tied up now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Becker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He finds his man. Oh, what a spin! They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And the Hoosiers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Continues to fight for yards. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
1st down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. On the ground, it's Pemby. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Big throw caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Hoosiers come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Indiana.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 17-6 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Benson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Bringing pressure. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Finds his man. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The Hoosiers keep the football on the move.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down and goal. run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. To the air. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Whittington.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game, and that score is a great start.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line, it's Becker. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Mendoza. Boom. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Ducks are on the move here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Caught near the goal line. And we're able to get him down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And the Hoosiers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. To throw, it's Mendoza. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it second and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Try to convert with a sneak. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grant behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. In the red area, it's Whittington. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Touchdown, Oregon. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. A draw to the back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. To throw, it's Mendoza. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking for a late, deep throw. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking for a man. And he makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. One last chance to save the game, but the clock runs out. That'll do it.